Hey there. Happy Monday to you. Yay. I'm back. Welcome to Carline Conversations. My name is Kelly Williams, Lifestyle Management Coach. And I know I always say I'm excited to be here, but I really am this week. First, let's thank our sponsor, of course, and always, the Impeccable Impact Mentorship Community. Please be sure to click the link if you are ready to be a part of a community of kingdom driven, faith focused female coaches and entrepreneurs that just want to learn how to better manage ministry, marriage, and marketplace. Alrighty? Okay, so listen, let me tell you what happened last week. Okay, so much. And we're going to, this isn't just a recap today. So let me tell you. So I got sick I want to say last Tuesday or Wednesday. Last Tuesday. I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling good. So I went and got my daughter. And I was like, I am not feeling good. I mean, I was not feeling good. And so Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, it was all oh my gosh, so not feeling good. And I started feeling better on Saturday. And then my voice was like, yeah, not so much. So I definitely feel better. I just sound really bad. And hopefully I don't sound too bad for you. But anyways, let me tell you the other thing. I was going through this series, right? This is a series where we go over the 4 key components of growing a kingdom coaching business, right? Impactful kingdom coaching business. And so I was going through all of the numbers, right? I was like, oh, we done doubled up on a couple of these. Listen, there's probably about 20 episodes already in this, 20 uploads. In this series of the 4 key components, okay? So for the review, okay, let me go over the first 3 because today and all the rest of this week we are going to finish up the last component, okay? Give me a second, y'all.
Okay. What it sounded like was that I was coming in through a different speaker. And I pray that wasn't the case, but if so, I hope you guys can hear me well now. Anyways, so the first key I mentioned was getting visible and what it looks like for you and your coaching business to gain in visibility. Expose yourself to more audiences and walk through those doors of opportunity that present themselves so that you can grow your business and meet new people and make new clients and make impact and income. All right. The second thing we talked about was converting clients. Many different ways that you can implement strategy that would help you to convert people from watchers and lookers and lurkers and learners to paid clients. The next thing we talked about, the next key we talked about were offers and all the different types of offers that you were able to make as a coach so that people didn't have to go anyplace else. Maybe they didn't want your high ticket offer or they can't afford it or whatever the circumstances are, but now they can afford the one up underneath it. Or they're pressed for time. So they want your VIP offer, which is like one day or however it is you structure it. We talked about several different offers. Okay. And then the last key that we are going to begin today is today we're going to start talking about to plan for continued profits in your business and what that looks like as a coach. Okay. All right. Continued profits in your business. Now, one of the things that I think a lot of coaches misunderstand is this right here. And they think because the guru or the person that they've been watching and not really telling them, they feel that the coach that they've been watching, oh my goodness, all they do is coach clients all day, or they have this program and they've got all these people in their program, which they do. I'm not doubting that, or, I'm not, I believe, yes, they do. But what they're not telling you are the behind the scenes strategies that they're also using to grow their money. Okay, so here is what I need for all of us to get in our mindset, right? Making money is just making money. That's it in and of itself. Now you've got to ask yourself, now that I've made this money, what do I do with this money in wisdom? Alrighty. That's the beginning stages of this plan for continuity. That's the beginning stages of implementing things and strategies to have money coming to us. And I'm not going to say passive, because nothing about making money and creating a plan of continuity is passive. Passive means you're not paying no attention. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Yet you're still getting paid. That's not what's going to happen. You've got to pay attention. You've got to be very aware and alert of what's going on. So we talked about the different types of offers in the last key. Let me give you a blanket statement and say that is absolutely a way that you can plan for continuity, knowing that you've got a strategy for your different offers, all the different offers that you may have. That is a plan for continuity. I'm going to tell you one of the other things, and I'm giving you an inside peek to my business. One of the other things I didn't talk about are events as a means of income. So just this past weekend, I'm a coaching colleague. He held a space over on Clubhouse, and it was how to have a six-figure event. It was excellent. And then when I had a moment to speak to the person that was hosting that space, I told him, I was like, you know what? I love, love, love that most of the times I'm already in line and in alignment with what multimillionaires are talking about as far as growing businesses. So I say that to say, holding an event is an amazing way to have a plan of continuity, is an amazing way to have continued profits in your business. Now, through the rest of this week, again, I'm going to give you guys different things that you can do in your coaching business that will allow for you to maybe take your coaching money and invest it or reinvest it or allocate it someplace else. So let's talk about events. Now, sneak peek into my own business. So coming up in July, I'm having my very first event. All right. My very first retreat. Now I'm doing it with another colleague. Now God gave her a vision for having events on her own, and God gave me a vision for having events on my own. But right now, we're in July, we're gonna have a women's retreat together. All right. But I'm telling you right now, I absolutely see that this is another avenue of revenue and profits in my business, something that is sustainable. Once we get our processes down, get our vendors together, and get the team assembled, this is something that will be sustainable in my coaching business, having events, right? That's one way. Okay. Another way, and a lot of people don't think about this, is can you take a percentage and a portion of your coaching income and now invest it into mutual funds? So when I left my 9 to 5, I rolled my money over into a Fidelity account. Now I'm not endorsing Fidelity, but I'm just using them as an example. There are many different types of accounts. You talk with your tax preparer and find out what works best for you. But can you take a portion of your coaching income and now roll it over into an investment account? Listen, this is what you want to make this. I guess it boils down to this. Do you guys remember in Matthew when the parable about the talents? And so the one that took the talents that the master gave them, the servant that took the talents and multiplied those talents, that was the one that was deemed, like that's the one that found favor, right? The one that took those talents and multiplied them. So for you, can you take a portion of your income, talents? Can you take those talents and now multiply them? And so multiplying them exponentially can happen once you put them into some mutual funds. All right. So I know that's something that a lot of people don't think about. You can go to whoever you want to for that, but just take a percentage or a small portion. If you have, listen, I want y'all to think big. I want you guys to think big. Remember last week we talked about your $50,000 month by holding your coaching group. Remember we talked, or not last week, but the week before that, we talked about the $50,000 month. What if of that $50,000, you took $10,000 of it and now put that into a mutual fund and just let it sit, right? And let it sit and let it make money. Let it make money. Here's the thing, guys, and we're gonna get to this. How much time do we have? Oh, we don't have time today. We're gonna get to this by the end of the week, but I want to make sure I mention this in the Bible where it talks about leaving a legacy, because a lot of us Okay, a lot of us in business, period, we say that we want to, we're in business so that we can make money, so that we can leave a legacy of wealth for our children and generations and our grandchildren. And that's good. Absolutely, we want to do it. But I want to let you know that something I've discovered is that when the Bible talks about legacy and inheritance, they always talk about land. They talk about land. So imagine if you took that your talents, you reinvested them and made more talents, and eventually began to purchase land as a result of your coaching money. I want y'all to think big. You guys are going to be millionaires and maybe billionaires in your businesses. And we got to find, listen, this is for real, for real. And I'm not a financial expert here, but there's tax shelters. There are places where we need to put our money so that it is safe and so that our legacies have access to our wealth. But I want you guys to be thinking about this. So having a plan of continuity and having a plan for continued profits doesn't always mean that you're going to tangibly have the money in your hand at that time. It may mean that you are being fiscally responsible and you're reallocating or reinvesting that money someplace else where it can continue to grow and make more money. Okay. So I just want you guys to think about that. All righty. Hey there. Good to see you. All of a sudden, I just see these faces, and I'm like, oh, it's all the same face. Look, your girl needs glasses. Your girl actually has glasses. I got 2 pair of glasses right here, but I try to be cute, so I don't wear my glasses. But yes, all right. So we're going to be talking more about this. Again, peek into my personal business and how I am able to take money and make money in my coaching business. Okay. So we're gonna have a good time. I'm believing, listen, this is so churchy. I'm believing for healing. Jesus. I'm believing for the full activity, the supernatural strength in my vocal cords, that they will open up and begin to freely flow as God would have me pour into you. Yes, I'm believing for that on this week because your girl has to record. Oh my goodness, we're recording. It was going to be on Tuesday, but now it's going to be on Wednesday. So I have another day to be on vocal rest. Be on vocal rest, right? Me on vocal rest, right? So, anyways, I want to thank y'all so much. I am really excited to be back today. I was thinking about y'all last week. I was thinking, but I still didn't show up because your girl wasn't feeling good. But I'm better now. My voice is better now. It's getting better. It's getting stronger. And I'll be back all this week for the remaining parts of the 4th key on how to grow your kingdom coaching business. All righty. All right, y'all. So blessings to you. I will catch y'all later. Have an amazing rest of your day. And don't forget, if you are interested in joining a community of faith-focused, kingdom-driven female coaches, please consider tapping into the Impeccable Impact Mentorship community. All right, y'all. Take care.